Hello and welcome again to One Day Cloud Developer course. We learned before how to build our apps using One Day Cloud platform. Today, we will learn how to use the apps we built or the apps we installed from the store. First, let's install an app from the App Store. We can navigate from onedaycloud.com or from our account App Store menu item. We can see here the ready templates application that can be used, consumed, or we can change its design through the smart application we used before to customize the app design. Any user can publish his own app to the store if he has the developer license, so other users or visitors can see or install his applications. We have here many application categories: business applications, services, manufacturing, and personal application. In business application, we can see here e-commerce, my account, CRM, attendance, HR, business process, etc. In services, we have also services sector applications like property, clinic, workshop, e-lawyer, etc. And similar for manufacturing and personal application. If we enter some application like e-commerce, we find more details about this application like tutorial video, app summary, application category, publishing date, the developer name, the latest version, the supported languages, and downloads count. We can also install the application or run it if it's already installed under our account. By default, the free user can install one application with full features and can be used by one user. If the user needs to install more than one application or used by more than one user, he can purchase an appropriate license. Let's see the license packages from here. We have free application that we talked about, and we have professional application that can be installed 5 applications and used by 5 users. And also we have basic developer to allow the user to develop his own application and publish it to the store. And there is also flexible licenses. If you don't want to purchase 5 users or 5 applications together, you can purchase it one by one from here. Let's install my accounts from here. I already installed. I will run it from here. So the system will forward us to the application dashboard. We can set any of our applications as default applications where the system will forward me directly after login to this application from here, set as default app. As we see, the system forwarded us directly to the chart of accounts model. Why? Because the chart of account model is the default model in the system. As you see here, it's already set as a default model. You can set any other model as a default model, so the system will open this screen or this model directly when you run the application. Also, you can set any application as favorite application. Sales invoice, I will set as favorite model, so it will appear here. So I can access this model repeatedly quickly without going to the menus and searching for this model. Okay, let's go to the application management. We can see here the models. Here I can see the models similar way that I can see in the nav bar. But here I have the option to search for any model. For example, invoice. So you can reach the sales invoice from here. Or you can edit the models from here also. We have the reports. This screen displays the existing reports and allow building new reports from here. Let's go to any one. Sub profit and loss, for example. Okay. Let's go back. We have here the smart application system that allows customizing the application design from here, creating automations and creating notifications as well. Template management that allows to fill Word template with the application screen items like employee vacations info, property contact info, then download it. Here we can know the data usage of application or consumption, where the user can know how much resources he was used, like users, records, and storage. Here we can manage our users and our permission system. From users, we can see our invited users and invite more users by entering their email. We can activate them or deactivate them or giving read access permission by default or not. Here we can create user groups to create or manage user groups to use it in group permission assignment. Model permissions to grant permission to specific user or user groups we have list of application models. We can give the following permissions to the model. Let's see here. As we see here, there is a list of models. I'll open the product category. We can see here the permission types: access, add new, delete, export data, import data, print, update, view report. And we can also set the permissions at the field level, like access and update. We can also set all of screen elements from here. And we can give permission for all application items, like all models and all fields from here also. Let's give here access, for example. So the screen and its fields will take access permission. By default, OneDay allows access permission for any user, and we can disable it from the user info as we seen before. Item group is the item permissions. For example, I'll create item permission group. Item permissions helps to give permissions for specific data or items to some user or user groups, as allowing access some accounts or deny for others. I will include this user to the group. So this user now will have all items I will assign from this list. For example, I will take this product and assign to this group. So this user can see this item and will be denied from other items. If we remove this item from the list, so this user cannot see any item. If we remove this user from this item group, he will see by default all items because he didn't assign to any item group. And here API access keys. Developers need an API key to access the application data programmatically, which we can get it here. You can create as a new, and you will get here API key. Okay, let's go back. We can support many languages in OneDay application. So we can translate all model interfaces and fields into other supported language. In addition, we can translate the data itself, like translating account name. Let's see here. For example, bill and invoice. We can see two languages, English and Arabic. In English, the name is like this, and in Arabic, the name is translated. Here we can find the data translation. As we see here, the account name is translatable. So we can enter the account name in Arabic and English. Let's see how it works. Go to chart of account, go to the account. This is the English name, and this is the Arabic name. Here we have application settings that we can change the application code, order, or image category as well. The user can create database backup anytime he wants to keep the data safe. He can download it or keep it, and he can reach it from the backups here. Okay, he can restore it and download it or delete it. And here the user can uninstall his application or log out from the application if the user was invited by another user to this application. Let's speak about the application models. We can enter the screen from here or from here. When we enter some screen, we can see many options here in the toolbar. And also we can browse the data. We can edit the data from here, or we can search for some data. We can group by some field, and we can sort by also some field. Let me now search for some data. I will search for name field here. So I will write income, for example, and search name field for income. Okay, so the system will return all the results contain income in its name. I can search also as general here without specifying any field. So the system will search for all fields that contain income, like I see here. There is also advanced search. I can use it from here. This search is supporting all type of fields and can merge multiple conditions here, in addition to selecting the operator. By default, OneDay sorting data by creation date. We can sort the data by another field like name, for example. And we can sort the data using the column name. If we clicked here, so the system will sorting ascending. If we clicked again, the system will sort descending. Okay. We can also group by some field, like grouping by account type. So all accounts will be grouped by its account type. For example, here I will find the accounts of type account receivable. Here I will find account payable, etc. We can use pagination here also for the big data. We can show all of data. We can view our data with many view types like list, as we see here. and in Kanban like cards. We can see also as a tree if it's supported, and we can see also as a gallery or calendar. We can export the data to Excel, or we can print it. We have the Smart Designer here that we talked about before to change the screen design. And we have here the import from Excel file. If you have already your data in Excel file, you can import it from here to the screen. Here we can see the archived items, or we can display all of them active and archived. Here we have the screen preference or screen favorites. This feature allows to save the current screen state or preference, like saving current search results, current view, or current data grouping or sorting. Let's save the current view now. We can set it as a default. So every time I will enter the screen will be displayed in this mode. So I will go back now and go to the screen preference, and I will click on the mode I saved. So the system will view the data as a Kanban view. Here we can find the related report. As we see here, there is many reports for the screen. And here we have the automation related also to this screen. We will speak about automation later. Let's create and update the data. We have two options to create the item, the quick creation and the classic creation. Okay, let's create. So the system is telling us the field is required. This field is required to enter two languages because it's translated field. So let's go back to see our new item, account for testing. We can edit the account code, for example, quickly from here. And we can delete the item also from here. When we delete the item, the system will display the related data to alert the user about the critical action he will do now. Anyway, I will delete the item. The item has been deleted. Let's move to item menu to see the action we can do. We can open the item details. We can also quick open the item from here. We can share the item data by generating a link with expired date. So the item data will be shared as a read-only with anyone, even though he wasn't one-day user. We can also duplicate the item to a new one and changing the new item to create the items quickly if its data was similar. Item activity is a small log, saves all item transactions like creation, update, along with the activity updates, update date, and creator user. And we can record notes and attach file to the item activity. Okay. So anyone can see the notice recorded here. Here we see the related items. So we can see, for example, the journal entries related to this account, vendors, customers, products, etc. We can assign the item to some user, so the user can access this item if he wasn't. It's used usually like assigning tasks to the users, and the system can send notification when some user was assigned. We can archive the item, and we can reach the archived item from the archive here. Let's see the archived one. And we can restore it as well. So let's move to the active items here. Come back here. We can print item data from here. We can change the print title or print document title, and we can change the user profile image, or we can change the header info also. We can fill the selected item in Word template from here by selecting the predefined template. Here we don't have predefined templates. We can define it from the application management as we see. Then the system will fill and download the filled Word template from here. And finally, we can delete the item. At the end, we can use all of actions we explained today with any other one-day application. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.